Hello, everyone. Merhaba, colleagues, partners. My name is Indira, and I work in Kimberly Clark Corporation. And I'm very glad to be here. It's first time when I present for foreign markets, for foreign organizations, and however the change and progress in IT solutions grows touch every piece of our planet, I guess. And maybe you think or observe how quickly our world is changing and how market conditions are changing, and I'm sure almost in all categories. Now, the victory is in those sides and in those companies who are fast learner, more adaptive, and technologically enhanced. So, let me introduce myself one more time. I have been working in Kimberly Clark Corporation more than 14 years, and this is great journey full of different experience and emotions. I start my career in HR and administration department, then moved to sales and was responsible for promo activities and launching of promo activities. Moreover, I tried myself in brand marketing. Then I moved to commercial department, and over 5 years, I gained experience in those departments in different positions and area of responsibility and zones, let's say. So then I go to trade marketing and category department. And now currently I'm responsible for category development, revenue growth optimization, and sales optimization department. There are 8 countries in my area of cover. This is Kazakhstan, Turkey, countries of Central Asia, and Caucasus. And now, in my current role, I understand how important is data management. And I understand how I'm lucky enough that I have such data in my hand whenever I want, and in any widths and depths, I can analyze the data. And I really understand what's going on in the market. So first thing first, I want to start with information about the company. And usually when I'm speaker in such events, I ask only one question. Who has ever worn diapers? Anyone in the past? And now I'm sure that you have the clear understanding of almost all part of our business. So the Kimberly Clark organization produce such products as diapers, feminine hygiene, and papers. Since 1872, the company has existed to make the people's life better. Around the world, in 175 countries, 1/4 of the population daily use the company's product. Another part don't use, so it's huge opportunity for us, and we're really happy that we have the area to grow. Well, our products give us more than 19.1 billion of sales. Behind this number are brilliant people with wide experience, different skills, who have a deep understanding of our great consumers over 150 years. So each corporation has its own goals, objectives, missions. We also have our ambitious targets, plans, but also we dream in order to realize those ideas that in first time seems impossible. And we understand that that any business, in any business, important factor of our success is having clear, well-organized process. I love one saying from one management guru, which is, if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. And yes, if in rapidly growing and developing market, you can allow different levels of experiments, mistakes, and have space to be slow, to think more than enough. Than in the markets with established environment and rules of game, such as Kazakhstan, for instance, or Azerbaijan with its tough competition. The reaction should be immediate. Only strongest, I believe, and most flexible can change and have chance to survive. In the battles of gaining the market share, only the strongest, yes, can win. And the sales system and developing of commercial capabilities is the most powerful weapon which can help to win. Now, just imagine, in my region, I have 8 countries, more than 90,000 of outlets, more than, I don't know, thousands of different reports, and we receive data from different sources of information. It is retailer data, data from the field, SAP, third-party data, Nielsen, and so on. And if before I thought about how to get the data in order to understand what's going on in the market and where we are now, there is such big amount of information and data that we are thinking of how to form all these things to one format, how to bridge the numbers with proper visualization and analytics. SoftServe products help us to automate such process and automate the data collection. And the world, yes, it doesn't stop developing. The market became more aggressive, and the most critical to protect the growth for us, for our brands, is the speed of decision making, flexibility, and hyper reaction. Hyper awareness, I would say, hyper awareness of what is going on the shelf, what my consumer see right now, and what action steps my favorite competitors are taking. Therefore, every day we try to come up with new ways to speed up, searching for new ways to improve the data exchange. And definitely we are thinking about creation of one ecosystem, synchronizing all tools, and the most critical, and I can say that it's my personal dream is that the data spread almost in all systems my users can find in one single source. This is important for making strategic decisions. This can save enormous amount of time and taken efforts. And we, with our partners SoftServe, we try this. We try to integrate all the systems that we use, DMS, SFA, TPM tool, as one organism, as one single source. And I can say that for now, it's really start to work very well, because the data which I see in the field or sellout data, they can pull to promo tool, and the activities that we create and plan in promo tool, our sales representatives can see and in proper time. So it really saves a lot of time. And these innovations really push us to keep continuous improvement mood. And you know, the companies that I know knew 10 years ago, and the company now is absolutely different. Market takes technology, artificial intelligence, automatization route, and to be relevant and competitive, it's important to follow the market and to drive innovations. And I can say that within CIS market, our company is definitely one of the most innovative companies. And I know few organizations which drive such level of automatization. So, as I said, 8 countries, we have different distributors, partners, which has its own system. One is super developed and modern, another is not so good. Moreover, these systems have own native language. And mostly what is in our mind when we want to have a beautiful, shiny, totally inspiring plan to grow our business. And what is in heads of our sales guys who is mature, know the market as its own flat, they thought, the thoughts of commercial team is like a picture, first picture. The only thing that sales want is not to be bothered by any types of requests. Please give me product, advertising, promotions, and if possible, don't burn me with your strange tools, reports, requests. I will manage everything by myself. I also worked in commercial department, and that is exactly the thoughts that was in my head. But reality is something different from the plan in our head. We should clearly understand that the the product life cycle has ups and downs. The market is alive, and we need to follow the mood and vitality of this creature in online regime. Perhaps you don't care about technologies or something like this right now because you are in growing mood, you are moderator of the game, and the organization really don't understand what is the reason of investments of into new technological tools if everything works good. No demand. And you probably nodding your head, maybe giggling a bit, looking at this image. And yet the truth is that you're actually can experience the second reality. You are and that time you are not laughing much. Instead, this the place where it starts to feel really hard. You try to search for information, jumping from one market visit to another, open forgotten reports. You really try to understand what is happening in the market. And within my career path, what I realized is that our business is not endless straight line where we can run forward as long as you wish. Reality is totally different. And my favorite story, it was about 14 years ago. Forbes magazine has front page with Nokia CEO holding Nokia phone with gorgeous title, Nokia Can Everyone Catch the Cell Phone King? And where is Nokia King now? You see, within 6 years, the King mobile just vanished from the market. And what I realized that history is really the best teacher, and the most valuable lesson to be learned is that no one is really too big to fail. In order to control the market, we need to know everything about the field we play with. And there is simple example of from our company. Before launching SoftServe products, our team faced a number of difficulties. First of all, it's different language and systems. Outlets in sales reports is in different language, different namings, and there was no chance to understand how to manage trade activities, how to manage sales. really it was difficult. Reports generated in different systems is extremely difficult to gather into one regular, reliable report. Because it's like Excel. Our partners send us Excel formats with sales by every day, and you need to try to combine everything one together. I know it because I was the first sales analyst at that period. I don't like to remember the times because it was really hard. And third one is time. To make the analytics and to take decisions, you need to request the report from distributor system, generate the analytics, visualization. But what if the person in distributor side is on vacation, ill, or something else? You have no source of information, and you could not take immediate decisions. You cannot take proper reaction. Or the things that when first time we launched the incentive, very big incentive program for all over the countries, it was difficult to manage because, sales guy, it's needs to be navigated, needs to understand where to run, what is his performance right now. And he wished to see such information in daily basis in order to understand and regulate the speed. However, it was difficult to generate such reports to our sales team in daily basis because, as I said, there were a lot of information. So such learnings push us to one ecosystem, and in order to control the market, our clients and distributors, we realized that we don't want to rely on circumstance anymore. We want to see the data anytime we want, and we want and wish. So over the time, we started use data and analytics to improve commercial performance. It begins in 2015 when we start integration of DMS system in order to see sell-out and stocks of our partners. In 2016, we moved further and jumped into integration of Salesforce automatization, which helped us to cover two questions: visibility of data from the shelf and control of sales representatives. And finally, in 2020s, we start trade promo tool integration in order to manage our promo activities efficiently. So on this slide, you can see the current situation. Since 2015, we have gradually launched our systems in 7 countries, and I can tell that it was the right decision because it makes life a lot easier. We could, from starting from 2015, what really I see that when you try and when you have the ability to manage the systems, you can manage the growth. And from 2015, our sales volume start to grow. We gradually, from step to step, became market leaders in Kazakhstan. Of course, there were a lot of circumstances, not only the systems. However, I believe that it is extremely important because in any time period, you can manage your sales. So let's talk about the DMS system. First of all, when we start launching the system, our distributors were really very surprised. They could not understand what is the real reason behind launching the system, because they believe that I give you reports whenever you want, and what is different. And of course, they were not so happy as we were. And the main reason to launch the DMS system is, first of all, for us was collecting the historical data of sellout. In other words, we can see the sellout data by each store, by each level, by subcategories, formats, even steps. And it gives us good analytics, transparent data, ability to make meaningful decisions. The data accuracy increased, and we began to control our activity. We started to control our active client base. We started to launch activities according to channel specific, according to formats, because this data can give us a deep understanding what's going on between our formats. And of course, any activities can be tracked on daily basis. Any incentive programs can be tracked in daily basis, and it helps us to catch the chance to not to lose potential sales. Stock information. This is very important because our partners can overtake the volumes with their desire to reach the targets. And in order to control the volume, in order to control the mix of product, and to have the balanced stock, we really extremely needed this information. And for now, I can say that we had huge progress, and we each day the level of out of stocks or hyper stocks and in our distributors on the shelf became lower and lower. Now the market is different. Yes, sometimes the market circumstance, but overall in good time, I can say that the stock accuracy is more than 90% in our company. So what was it easy to launch the DMS system? No, I can say no, it was not easy, because you know, when one day you came to your partner and told them that from this day we didn't accept any other data, only the data from the DMS system, that we will calculate KPIs based on the system, on the data in our system. Of course, distributors were not very happy. But I can say that all these action steps, they gave great progress. They facilitate the rapid growth of our sales. The next step was SFA, and as I said, SFA is our eyes on the shelf, because each distributor use their own system, own mobile model, and we, with our aim to control, to see what's going on the shelf, understand that we cannot see the transparent data from each distributor. When I say transparent, it's not because of something, it's difficult to combine it. It's difficult to enter to any system, because, for example, if it's 10 distributors, it's 10 systems. That's why we decide to use our mobile model, and it's SFA of SoftServe, and we start the launch this, and it really helps to understand what our consumers see on the shelf. I'm sure all of you know 4 magic letters as DPSM: distribution, pricing, shelving, merchandising, and all this information possible to cover with SFA system. and we cover, we monitor, we understand ourselves, we understand our competitors. And we understand the width and depths of our distribution. Of course, it gives us speed of reaction. Now we are like in launching mood in Kazakhstan. It works well in other countries, and we are aiming to cover with our SFA all our 7 countries in order to be one step forward to our dream of one single ecosystem. So, as I said, in 2020, we decided to launch our third tool. It is promo tool, because the demand of seeing promo efficiency and the demand of bringing additional revenue in the organization became high. Before we pushed and focused on volume growing, we spent money, we launched enormous amount of activities, and because the main target was to bring as much volume as possible. Yes, we overcome this step. Now it is important to see the profit. Now it's important to be more effective, efficient, because just imagine, we have 8 countries and 8,000 promo variations. Only in Kazakhstan, the promo activities can reach 3,000 items. Why? Because we plan in very detailed way. For example, by each client, by each segment, subcategory, format, even step. Can I say that all these 3,000 activities brings me revenue? No, it's hard to calculate even manually. Can I be sure that my sales and trade marketing team really make this pre-evaluation of each activity? Also, I'm not sure. That's why we decided to use automatization. We launched the promo tool, which synchronized with DMS system, and we can see our baseline, we can see the sales by each outlet, and the system calculate all ROI methodologies and everything by itself. So the commercial team and trade marketing need just to plan properly, understand what incremental volume they want to bring, and so on. Really, it gives efficiency of activities. It gives the understanding of, especially understanding of our commercial team, that not all activities are good and not all activities need to be launched. And it's like a promo tool open our eyes to all our data, because now I have all historical data. I can see our activities in a year period. I really understand that half of these promotions can be just canceled. So I believe that promo tool will bring us this visibility and efficiency of our promo activities. We have just started because the RGM discipline is pretty new in SaaS market, and we are in test and learn mood. However, the great helper in this learning atmosphere is a TPM tool, because we really work with this program in daily base. We grow our commercial capability, we grow the understanding and knowledge of our sales guys, and it is brilliant, because one day I hope that each our activities will will have this evaluation before launching and after finishing, in order to have the library of best activities for any time. So you see, with step to step, we just come into our dream to set the single source of data, to have one ecosystem with all sellout, visits, promotions, and as I said, it is reality right now. We have it, and with our partner, we just try to work more harder in order to tie all systems as one, in order to be more progressive, innovative, and I'm happy that SoftServe as an organization is really very innovative and try to enhance their systems. I really admire, and it's a pleasure to understand that we have such great tools which help us to grow. So as a result, as a result of joint work, we have 800 of sales representatives, like SFA users, let's say. It's our eyes and ears. As I said, since launching the system in 2015, we see the rapid growth of our sales. We see the growth of our market share. The percentage of out of stock is very little. The most important is that in our region we have 1.5 million babies are born each year, and more than 17.5 million fertile women. And it is our potential. It is these people really can use our products, and it's brilliant that we understand our real potential and opportunity. So, what is else? Of course, using automatization is not something like panacea. However, it really helps to understand and to grow, and really can balance our efforts and can build our great commercial capabilities. Because selecting the data manually and trying to combine things, trying to dig into more details, it can avoid you to reach your dreams, goals, or stretch targets of your organization. So now what I understand that when you are large enough, you need to know everything about the market. You need to control every step, your competitors, in order to have good forecasting, in order to measure your efforts, in order to measure your activities. And sometimes there are a lot of different inputs, and it is like a picture, the first picture, try to find the elephant in all this information that is exists in the market. However, if, for example, the picture will be like this, it's easier, right? So I believe that one ecosystem, one single source of data really can help to have the transparent information, really can help to bring more visibility, more efficiency of all things that we're doing in the field. So, and in our case, we work towards to new reality jointly with our partner SoftServe. and we have been working shoulder to shoulder for 8 years already. And within this company, I would say, with these people inside the SoftServe company, we are like one team with one passion of to improve, to make things better. And nowadays IT sphere is developing. There are a lot of young companies appearing in the market, and that's wonderful. Actually, nobody cancels healthy competition. It drives new ideas and new development tools. The world doesn't stop, and in any case, the reason why we choose our partner SoftServe is the quality of service. No matter what happens, I'm sure that I will see my data in time, and all my information is in good hands. And what my words is really proven this year, that year, when the market condition, when the environment changed dramatically, we had no single day when I didn't see the data, my sales. And so in conclusion, I want to say, please integrate technologies of automatization in your business if you have no chance to do it now. The market is changing every second, and I would like to advise 3 things: new ideas, process, and the data. If these 3 things will work in collaboration, in harmony, it really gives the new level of speed and understanding of the market. That's all I have spoken. Thank you for your attention. Please, if you have questions. No questions?
Look like we have.
Yes.
Look like
Indira,
we have one
there
question.
is a question. Yes.
Yeah.
Thomas.
Okay.
So maybe I'll read the question, so we can try to answer it together. How did you manage to negotiate with the distributor? What are the barriers and main key points to take into consideration when leading the transformation?
It's a great question, actually. Yes, when you start to launch something new, you unfortunately need to destroy the old things. In this case, old ways of working. As I said, it was not so easy. It was hard when we launched the systems, because distributor could not understand what is the added value of this. However, we have really very partnership relations in high level, and we understand that our partners and we jointly have the one goal, one aim, to make profit, to grow volumes. And we just explained that Kimberly Clark is a huge organization with huge speed of growth, and we really need a single source of information. We could not spend time on processing all the things from different sources. And yes, we do it. And I can say that now we have no, for example, with the DMS system, we have now negative feedbacks from our distributors. They understand and they see the value. They understand why we do it, because we never call them in order to understand what's going on the shelf. Or with sales, because we see it whenever we want, actually. And we just give space to distributor to sell, for sales, and take the analytics to ourselves.
And from SoftServe, if I can just conclude on the message, of course, I would say 99% is fully done. on our partner side, which means Indira and her team. So they are mainly dealing with the distributors. I would say we are here just only supporting that 1%, which is the technology itself, which means that from our side, we can provide a proper integration, we can provide a proper APIs analysis, and also support looking at it from consulting perspective to have those discussions jointly together with Kimberly Clark as well as with distributors. So we are ready to support you also in your local markets with your local distributors. We did that multiple times in different countries, but the technology is there, and I would say it's very similar. As I'm saying, still, the 99% is always on your side to have those, I would say, difficult conversations with distributors, but looking at it from technology, that's always easy, and this is where you can count on us and we can support you from this side. I do not see any other questions, so I would say, Indira, thank you very much. A great presentation, I need to admit, great slides, especially the one with the plan versus the reality. So this is really great. I would say, as you said, it's a pleasure to work with us as we are innovative, but I would say it's a really pleasure to work with you and to have such a great partner like Kimberly Clark. And I'm saying this intentionally because, guys, we are treating our customers as our partners, as we need to ensure that, let's say, to deliver that value, and that those tools which we are providing are going to really help them to enable digital transformation. So we really appreciate this opportunity today with you, that we could met with you, that today we could, let's say, share with you those feedbacks, and that Indira could share that great story. We really appreciate those questions which you shared with us and that feedback which you gave us through a set of polls and answers to those questions. So this is really interesting. I would say we are ready and open to have more direct conversations with you about fully integrated AI-driven ecosystem. And we hope that you enjoy our today's session. So thank you very much all one more time. And yeah, from my side, have a fabulous weekend. Thank you.